You ain't from where I'm from, you ain't cut from my cloth, you ain't never seen drama, you fuck niggas, it's off, I'm God level.
God level.
I'm God level.
God level.
You ain't from where I'm from, you ain't cut from my cloth, you ain't never seen drama, you fuck niggas, it's off, I'm God level.
God level.
I'm God level.
God level.
Let me take you on a trip down memory lane. It's a good book. First chapter, nigga slanging cocaine. Chapter 2 tells the story of a G on the rise. Strapped tight in a trap life. It caught a nigga by surprise. 18th Street Rude Boy. Rest in peace to Red Trail. My niggas pop
Now in 1971, the brother was born to pick up the pieces of hip-hop music. For the people that made it, abuse it, and they damn sure about to lose it. For the rule is if you disrespect the art you said you made, keep dropping the same old flavor, style but water down the Kool-Aid. You ain't keeping your end of the bargain, man. Now where's the dopeness? You know when you write that rhyme that beats my brain till I can't focus. I hope it's just a fake, cause way back when you had more feeling in your verses. Now your verses more rehearsed. And the South is blowing up across the nation and it's scaring ya. Now you mad as hell and can't go platinum out your area. Acting like there ain't no love between us, but you know there'll always be a spot for the runaway slaves that we let go. And I welcome you with open arms to Southern Hospital.
Yo. Welcome to another episode of a Warm Rag Podcast. I'm your host in line, aka Alabama's finest, along with my co-host Jay Diggs, aka Mr. Mardi Gras. What's up with it, baby boy?
Man, you know me, man. Slow motion like how I be doing, dog. What's happening with you?
You know, we outside. We outside.
I see you look like you're feeling good.
Yeah, man. So, the producer actually wanted V man. He wanted to come up and do the production locally. So he's here in the building producing from the bar.
That's what's up. Shout out V, man. Shout out V.
Absolutely.
Yes, D, man. How was your weekend, bro?
Man, weekend was tight, bro. It was tight. Yeah. I had a good time this weekend, man. Really enjoyed myself. Hung out with a couple partners for a birthday, man, and just took the weekend in and enjoyed the time off. I actually, to be honest with you, man, I had a hard time Friday. My truck inspection got I failed inspection. So, and it was raining Friday. So I ended up having to go buy a tent and put my truck under the tent and work on my truck Friday, man. And it really, and that part really took me for a loop. That part really took me for a loop.
What were you able to get everything rectified?
Yes, I actually did get it rectified. I fixed it, got done with it Friday night, man. I ran into a little hiccup with it or whatever the case might be, but I ended up getting it fixed, man. Got everything back tight, man. I'm back on the road, inspection passed, and all the good stuff.
Shit, what was wrong with it, man? You don't mind asking?
According to them bum ass mechanics at the damn inspection spot, my battery holder was missing, so I had to go to AutoZone and get a battery holder. I didn't realize I had a lug nut missing. That fails you automatically, one lug nut. And then I had to do a lower ball joint on the passenger side. That was the hardest part. The other stuff was just, I just went and bought it and put it on. The lower ball joint, I actually had to take a whole bunch of stuff off, press the ball joint, old ball joint out, press the new ball joint in, and put everything back together.
Hey, boy, I'm glad you mechanically inclined because I damn sure ain't.
Yeah, man. So a while back, bro, I just could not wrap around my head. I have to depend solely on somebody else to work on my car. So I had to start learning myself, you know what I mean? And how to do my own thing. You feel me?
I need to go on and start doing that too, man, because I got all the tools in my garage. I just be like, man, let me fix it, dog. If something go wrong with it.
Yeah, but it would be driving me crazy with that, bro. Is you go down there, they'll tell you, hey, man, this is going to take us 4 hours. And they probably take them about 30 minutes because they got all the tools, but they're going to charge you for 4 hours for that.
4 hours worth of labor.
And I'm not going to say every shop does that, you know what I'm saying? Like my man down at Get You Right Automotives, he not going to bust your head like that. And whatever way he can, find you, save you some money, he will. But it's a lot of these shops out here, man, they going to bust your head, bro.
A vast majority of them, but that's how they make their money.
Especially the inspection station people. Because they you can't, your shit fail, and what most people gonna do? What's wrong? This. Go ahead and fix it now, so I can pass.
Bust your ass in the head right there.
Yeah, no. So
it's a foul game, bro. And you see it all the time, man. Like you just not brought up. They'll charge you 4 or 5 hours worth of labor for something that take them all the 15, 20 minutes to do. Labor costs be $100 to $120 an hour. Dog, that's foul, bro. That's foul.
You get and I went look at it like in this format. The part I needed cost me $55.
Right.
If I'd have let them fix that over there at that spot, I'd have ended up paying about $800-900 for them to fix that part.
No, that's highway robbery.
All I ended up paying was them $55 in time. That's it.
That's highway robbery, bro.
Yeah,
hey,
man.
But look, it's supply and demand, though, man. If people need it and somebody can service them,
well, goddamn it, I don't need it.
Hey, look,
I fix my own shit.
You are an anomaly. It's not a lot of people like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? The vast majority of people gonna pay that money, man.
Right. I fix my own shit, bro. I mean, like, so I don't really get into like major engine work, but like brakes, anything they got to do behind the tires, I'm gonna fuck with brakes and change the oil. I do that myself, man. I'm not taking that to nobody, bro.
See, I got a neighbor. My neighbor do that. You know what I mean? So me and him would get up under there, knock that little small stuff out, man. But see, I got a newer BMW, and them thing, that's an all electronic car, but that car is hard to work on.
Bro, I took my homeboy to go pick up his BMW after getting the brake changed.
Yeah.
And I walked in there with him. I just want to look around the lot and look inside the building because I ain't never been in one because I've never owned a BMW.
Right.
And when they gave him that receipt, that nigga paid $750 to get the brake. I said, boy, ain't no way, never know.
Hey, they are some expensive machines, bro.
I ain't on none of that time, bro. I'm not getting nothing. This is perfect. This is a perfect segue for this. Don't buy shit that you can't fix your motherfucking self.
Or that you can't afford.
Yeah, if you can't afford to fix it, or you can't afford to pay somebody to fix it, and BMW is one of the vehicles that's a lot of money. Especially now, if you keep the warranty on it and you're able to pay that, then cool, that might save you a couple dollars.
Yeah.
But if that warranty expire and you gotta take that thing down to BMW, because a lot of mechanic shops won't touch it because of the BMW. Because once somebody else work on it, BMW will never touch it again.
Man, listen, I got a 3-year, 100,000-mile warranty on my car, bro. As soon as that thing run out, whether it be the 3 years or the 100,000 mile, I mean, it ain't close to 100,000 miles, but whichever one of them run out first, she gone
out of here.
I'll be damned.
Yes,
you
sir.
understand what I'm saying? Hey, yes, man, but nah, bro, my weekend, man, I same here, bro. I pretty much just cooled out. You know what I mean? Me and the family, kicked back, bro. Took it easy, dog. Friday and Saturday, laid in the bed to about 9-10 o'clock on both mornings, bro. Just cooled out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't done that in ages. You heard me?
Right.
You dig? But yeah, bro. But shit, man, that shit. You ready to jump into this thing, man?
Hey, let's get to it, baby.
Hey, look, we had a conversation last week, bro. And actually, I wanted us to harp on it, but we would not have had enough time to get into it. But we briefly touched on the subject of polygamy versus monogamy, right? Mm-hmm. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Hey, I'm gonna go on and ask you, bro. Could you be involved in a polygamous relationship?
No.
Why?
I'm since we harkening back, I'm gonna harken on what I said as well.
Get it to me.
Wow, you know what I'm saying? When you with somebody, you know what I'm saying, you end up falling in love with that person, right? Even though you're in love with that person, you're with that person, sometimes you get on their nerves and sometimes they get on yours. And I don't be wanting to deal with that one. I'm not with dealing with two females and getting on my nerves. Now I got to deal with two people, not just one. And sometimes I've heard that them females will be on each other's team and they'll both be coming down on you as the man. I'm not on none of that time, bro. I can't do it.
Hey, look, while I agree with you, but I'm going to go on and play devil's advocate, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have three people in a relationship.
Uh-huh.
All three of you all are contributing to that relationship in some sort of way. Last week, I brought up my tattoo artist. He's married to two women.
Uh-huh.
One of them is the nurturer. She bears and she births the kids.
Mm-hmm.
I think they have 3 children altogether. And she's birthed all 3 of them. He does the tattoos, so he brings money in that way. And I forget what his other wife does. She's some sort of professional, and she brings money in that way. So they all three contribute. So the nurturer I was telling you about, she's the one that cooks all the meals. She keeps the house clean, so forth and so on. And the other two members of the relationship bring the money in. You know what I mean? So their situation works for them. You understand what I'm saying? And me seeing it firsthand, I was amazed because their shit was just intertwined, so like it was just meshing so well. You know what I'm saying? I was blown away. Now I'm with you. Ain't no way in hell I could deal with no two women at the same time.
And see, I don't know how true this is, but it could be a myth. But I think I did experience it when I was married with my ex and my two daughters. And it could be a myth and it could be true. But I heard that when females live together for an amount of time and they both cycle in their cycle age or whatever can be, they cycle start to sync up. They start coming around by the same time.
It's very true.
Yeah, see, I'm not dealing with that.
Man, no, you can't do that, dog. All women are not bitchy when they own their cycle.
Cap.
No, all of them not.
Cap.
So you telling me every woman that you've ever been with, friends with, every single one of them have an attitude when they're on their cycle?
Or can't do shit.
Wait. What you mean can't do shit? Now look.
I don't feel like cooking. My stomach hurt. I don't want to cook tonight.
Wait a minute.
You know how many times I done went to work, my stomach hurt, dog?
She's bleeding from an orifice in her body.
Okay.
And it causes cramps.
I wish I had a cape I could throw to you through the screen. You Captain Save a motherfucker ass. You saving like you ain't dealt with this before, bro. You save. It's all good. I understand that. So let's not get it twisted. I understand they go through that, right? You know what I'm saying? And it is a transition for that period of time. You know what I mean? What I'm saying, the point I'm trying to make is, let's just say, for instance, you did get two females that have a rough time doing that cycle, and they do be bitchy.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know that until they sync up and it happen. Then they both mad at you at the same time. Then they mad at each other. Then the house crazy. Man, my ex and my daughter used to get into it all the time, dog, during that time. All of them. And me and my boys, I'd be like, yeah, just
hey, leave that shit alone.
Leave it alone. Don't say nothing. If they say something, your mama, no.
Yes, ma'am.
Do it. Do it. Because it's danger. It's danger during that time, bro. So you have to be real careful, man. It's just so many different things, reason why I wouldn't touch that. You know, and that's just not my thing either, because sometimes it could work, and then sometimes it could. You're not gonna tell me that sometimes jealousy don't play a factor in those situations. If one feel like you're showing the other one more attention, at some point, I ain't gonna say every situation, but at some point that could be a thing as well.
Look, I'll tell you about back in my dog days. You know what I'm saying? When I used to juggle 2-3 women at a time. You know, them knowing that I had a main, et cetera, even that was, that's hard work, bro. You know what I'm saying? You dealing with the side, she's angry about not being able to spend as much time as she wants to with you, because you have to also spend time with your main and your family.
Right.
Man, don't nobody want to hear that shit back.
Don't. And that's what I'm saying. You're not going to tell me, because of a woman's nature, even if y'all living together, that's not going to become an issue at some point if that's happening. Like, some people don't like to have, that's why a lot of females don't like to have threesomes. You know what I'm saying? At least the ones I knew growing up, they didn't like to have threesomes because they feel like, you know, they set all these rules. If we do this, after this, you can't be kicking it with her. You can't go, you know, this, that, and the third. Or if while y'all in the actual action of doing it, and you happen to go over there and you get it in, you might was over here for 5, you might be over there for 10, 15. That becomes an issue.
You paying her too much more. You paying her much more attention than you paying to me.
Right. But why even give me the threesome if you're going to complain on how I run it?
Yeah. You know what? And I think maybe the situation, the example that I gave to you, maybe that might just be what they were showing me on the surface, because I was a guest in their home. You know, but like you said, it's in a woman's nature. Most women don't. It's hard for them to engage in a relationship like that and still get along.
Right.
I think, and I may be wrong. Maybe they go into the situation with the knowledge of, hey, this is what it is. This is what it's going to be. We're all equal partners here, et cetera, et cetera. But from what I've seen, even when a woman is in the same, a woman could be in church with each other. She had that damn dress on last week.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She knew she was. She came in with that big ass hat. Ain't nobody tell her to wear that big hat. Now nobody can't see nothing. I'd have heard it, bro. And that matter of fact, I don't mean to jump to another topic right quick, but that used to be one of the funnest things in church, bro. To hit the stuff that some of them people be saying about the rest of people church. You know, you a kid, they'll say anything around you, and you just sitting there like soaking it all up. And they church first will be on your ass, dog.
Say, hey, why had it make come over here and ask me for another one of my goddamn peppermints? Every time she see me, she asks me for one of my goddamn peppermints.
Got no goddamn peppermints.
She can go to the dollar store like I go.
And get her own goddamn peppermint.
With us thinking breath, hey.
Mm.
Hey, but them big ass church hats though, boy.
I'll tell you something else.
Yeah, but nah, man, monogamy for me, dog.
Yeah. So let's I'm gonna say something, man.
Be careful.
I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna speak back on what you were talking about last week when you said when we were talking about the king stuff, and we cut from. Man, it's gonna be rough, but I'm gonna say it anyway because I feel like it's something we need to discuss or need to be at least be said, right? What we are cut from as a race, we're cut from tribes where a man had multiple wives.
Yes,
that was that was it, right? We didn't learn monogamy until it was introduced. It was introduced to us.
Yeah.
And while monogamy is good, I'm not saying nothing wrong with it being with one person, this, that, and the third, you know, but it's almost virtually impossible as a man or a woman. Because we all sexual beings. I'm gonna stay on that. To look at for a female to look at another dude and feel a certain kind of way, and for a man to look at another woman and feel a certain kind of way. It's in your nature. You're not gonna walk around unless you blind. You can't walk around and not look at a female and not be physically attracted, or be like, damn, she fine, or damn, she got a fat ass, or damn, she got some nice breath. It's gonna happen.
You're talking about two different things, though.
I'm getting.
Go ahead.
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Right. So in saying that, I'm saying we try to be monogamous and try to stay, be with one person and try to keep it in that manner, right? But it's in your nature to be with more than one person. It's just nature. It's just natural. It's a natural thing. Now, in these days, being monogamous, you may want to see another person feel like they're attractive, but you don't act on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna act. I'm gonna look at the woman. Damn, she got a nice ass, damn, whatever. But it just is what it is because I'm monogamous with this person, right? I'm not saying that. And when we're saying, I'm saying so when it comes to polygamy, you know what I'm saying? It's probably a more natural feeling for that. But would a man be willing to do two men? I seen some video where it was two men and one female.
I've seen it as well.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah. But like I said, though, you're speaking to two different things, and you touch on it.
You're trying to make me speak into it, but I know it. I may didn't close the gap the way I needed to.
I let you finish.
Go ahead.
So you did touch on it. You spoke on attraction versus action, right? Attraction, of course, that's natural. Of course, I'm gonna see somebody that I find to be attractive. It's gonna cross my mind like, damn, she fine. You know what I'm saying? But as far as acting on it, that's where the two conflict. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, of course. And same thing on the woman's side. She can see a dude that's attractive to her.
They be going to the little the all male review stripper parties and talking about they're going to play bingo and they be in there with the butt nakeds.
So they're going to paint and sip.
Yeah, they're going in there with the butt nakeds.
Oh yeah. Oh man, yeah, it happens. You know what I mean? But like you said though, it depends on if you act on that attraction. You see what I'm saying? And yeah, it's something. Now I tell you, now that I'm in my 40s, it's much easier for me to dismiss those attractions than what it was when I was a young whippersnapper in my early 20s. Like look, you know what I'm saying? But now it's not. It's just an attraction.
Yeah, because I be tired. I don't want to deal with that. I'm not dealing with that, bro. It ain't worth the argument. It ain't worth the hiding, the sneaking, and all. I'm not on none of that time, bro.
Unnecessary and undue stress.
It ain't worth it, bro. It ain't worth it.
It's not, bro. So I figure if you find somebody that you compatible with, bro, it makes no sense to fuck over that. Makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? But you know, but like you were saying, yeah, it's in our DNA. You know, man, I know dudes done fathered. I mean, not in my generation, in the generation prior, I know dudes have fathered upwards of 20, 25 children. You know what I'm saying? Right. And that's how I assume it was back in them tribal days. You know what I'm saying? You know, they used to be, man, them dudes used to have concubines.
Oh yeah, big time.
You seen Woman King?
I did. That was a great movie too.
Oh man, Viola Davis did an exceptional job.
A lot of people didn't like it, and I had to explain. I had to break it down to them. All folk that they sold slaves. No, they didn't.
No,
what they did was the tribes would fight each other. If they conquered another tribe, they became their prisoners.
Yep.
They didn't sell their people to anybody. They sold their prisoners, which at that time they felt like that was the rules of the land, that their prisoners belonged to them.
Yep.
And they sold their property, and they sold those people. You know what I mean? The prisoners of the tribe which they conquered, where they had a war against or fight against, and they won, conquered that tribe, and they sold their people. They never sold their people that in their tribe to slavery. That was never a thing.
And all of that stuff that was depicted in that movie was based on true events.
True events.
You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I know we off on a tangent right now, but I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, it's a good movie.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Viola Davis, man, one of the greatest actresses ever.
Yeah, she did it. No, she did a thing.
Yeah.
She did a thing. It was good. Had nice little action scenes in it, man. It was real good, bro. They broke it down. I like that. I like how they did the little light skinned, proper light skinned dude fell in love with Buddy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, did his little thing. I liked the movie. It was a good movie. It was a
really good movie, man.
While we on movie real quick before we finish the polygamy. While we on movie, I was gonna get a quick shout out right quick. That Super Mario movie was good as hell.
I'm taking my kids to see it this weekend.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yep.
I keep hearing nothing but good things about it, man. And I don't know how the hell you tied in Mario with polygamy, but we're gonna go.
No, we were just talking about a movie. We talking about Viola Davis and the Woman King. I just want to throw that quick movie shout out there. But that's what's up.
It might have been Mario, Luigi, and Princess.
And in Super Nintendo world, who knows? Who knows what who know what games do when we turn it off? They might live in their own world. They might have threw Toad in there too. I don't know.
Toad was cuckolding.
There could be some nasty shit going on Super Mario when we turn the game off, is what I'm saying.
Oh man, nah, bro. We're gonna go ahead and put a button on it, man. Like I said, bro, monogamy for me all the way, man. I want my one queen. I want to treat her as such. And we build and we grow from there. You know what I'm saying?
Before we move from monogamy, right? I mean, before we move from polygamy, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I think some females look at it like that's the ones that's into it look at it like I don't have to completely be there entirely for just by myself. I can have a partner here, and we both could take on the roles to complete the man.
Yeah, but you also have to realize those two women are also in relationships with one another. You see what I'm saying? So it's not just the man in a relationship with two women. It's the woman in a relationship with the woman in a relationship with the man, and the man in a relationship with the woman.
Right, but the only common denominator in the situation is the man. Because he's one. He's the common denominator. Yeah, they might have dealings with each other, but the common denominator is the man. So he got, and the issue is he has to provide support mentally, physically, financially for two.
As a man.
They have to only, I'm looking at it, and I could be wrong, because I don't know really know a lot about polygamy, besides what I see on TV and what I read.
Mm-hmm.
They could only really be honestly giving 50% because they 50% add to 100 they give into the man. I don't feel like I got a headache. You go watch a movie with that nigga.
say, hey, hey, I tooted my ass up last night. It's your turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Well, look, so okay, so on the flip side of that coin,
Uh-huh.
I know we keep trying to get out of this conversation, but what about the two men with the one woman?
As far as what?
How do you feel?
Nigga, I don't give a fuck. That ain't polygamy. That's a train, nigga. They run a train on that motherfucker. That ain't polygamy, dog. That's a choo.
No.
They running a train on that motherfucker. It's different, dog. That's different. They end up smoking her. They end up smoking her boots, Sarge.
No, man. Look, you can't look at it. You can't look at it like that,
bro. I come my cake. What do we consider a train?
Let me tell you the definition.
Stop. What's a train?
I don't know.
You know what a train is. You cap. You from the South.
A train.
Not a choo-choo train. A fucking train.
A train. You got two cabooses.
Hey. Two dudes, one female, bro. That's a train. That's not polygamy.
Look, the definition of polygamy: the practice or custom of having more than one wife or husband at the same time. So, yes, that is 2 men and 1 woman is a polygamous relationship.
Somebody need to get in touch with Webster so they can change that definition. Because if it's 2 men and 1 woman, that's a train. They need to go and find train in the dictionary and then put, train is a vehicle that travels over tracks, also considered 2 husbands and 1 wife. Train. they run a choo-choo on her.
Okay, so what if both the men and the woman, all 3 equally contribute to the relationship?
And then what you just said with the female, the 2 females are in a relationship too.
Yeah.
So the 2 husbands.
Oh.
Let me know what's going on.
Wait, what are you trying to say?
It don't supposed to be 2 cabooses touching each other. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Cabooses, you got one end. They shouldn't be together.
Might be some derailment.
Yeah. Somebody fell off the tracks. I ain't on none of that time, buddy.
Oh my God, bro. 2
men, 1 woman. You ain't gonna make me believe nothing different. Is a train. That woman getting trains ran on her. Hey, nigga, I cut the grass last week. It's on you. I ain't doing that this week. I got it.
Hey, brother. It's your turn to barbecue. I barbecued last week.
I barbecued all summer last year.
It's your turn. I'm
flipping them steaks this year. Listen, can you imagine laying in the bed and nigga get down? You know, you and the wife still asleep. He got to go to work. He lean down and be like, "Hey, my nigga, before you leave, don't forget to take that trash out." What, nigga?
If you don't get your beard off my neck, motherfucker.
What is you doing? Hey, I'm leaving. You know, trash day today. Don't forget to take that trash out, my nigga.
Oh, man.
I ain't on none of that time, dog. No, I can't do that.
Man.
So I don't want no threesome because I ain't giving you now. I ain't on none of that time.
Yeah, bro. That's
crazy.
Hey, that's funny. That boy said that's a train. Hey.
That's a train, dog. That's a choo-choo. Get her boot smoke.
Oh, man. Hey, man. Hey, we gonna leave that motherfucker there alone, bro. We could go all day about that shit there, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. Again, bro. We're gonna hit it with one of our crowd favorites, bro. Our top 5 segment, boy. Yeah. You know we get the hardest top 5s out there, dog.
I'm definitely on top of that.
This one, I'm gonna go first this time.
Okay.
Top 5 Denzel watch. Wait. Top 5 Denzel Washington movies. But before I go there, just the simple fact that we're doing a top 5 Denzel Washington movie topic, that speaks to that man's absolute greatness, bro.
Phenomenal actor, bro. One of the best.
One of the best.
One of the best. One of the best.
You
And,
know what I mean? Can't take nothing away from him, brother. The dude wrote the blueprint. But I'm gonna jump right into it. What up?
He wrote the blueprint on what? Acting?
Defined it, wrote it. Denzel Washington is what most actors emulate.
Well, if you talk to Denzel, before we do the list,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. If you talk to Denzel, he'll tell you Sidney Poitier had a lot to do with who he is as an actor.
Absolutely.
Right. So Sidney Poitier was actually, you know what I'm saying, that he was our parents' Denzel.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
And Denzel has surpassed. Much respect to the great Sidney Poitier, but Denzel has by far surpassed his catalog of movies.
Right.
You understand? But
you know they did call me Mr. Tibbs.
Yeah, absolute legend, man. Legend right there.
Legend.
Hey, but look, man, I'm gonna start from number 5 and work my way all the way to number 1.
Okay.
My number 5 is American Gangster. The way he portrayed Frank Lucas in that movie, man, he embodied that man as an actor, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We could do a deep dive into each one of these movies if you want to at the end of the segment, but that's as far as I'm gonna take it right there with that one, dog. My number 4 is Man on Fire.
Yeah, dope movie.
Dope movie, man. Dope movie. The way
when he had that bomb up that motherfucker ass, I'm gonna say, I wish we had more time.
Hey, when he cut that motherfucker fingers off on the steering wheel, oh man, bro, that was crazy. Number 3, John Q.
Good movie.
Great movie, man.
Good movie.
What? One of the movies that almost brought me to tears.
That nigga said, I will not bury my son. My son will bury me.
What's wrong with you, man? Hey, look, my number 2.
Okay.
Remember the Titans.
Good movie. Based on true story.
Yeah, true story.
Based on a true story.
Hell yeah. My number 1. I ain't even Training Day.
Training Day.
It's a no-brainer.
Okay. I like it. That's a dope list.
Thank you.
I like it.
Thank you.
I like it because I fuck with Denzel regardless. And to me, like I said, if you're a true Denzel fan, you really can't go wrong with a top 5. But unfortunately, my list differs from yours. While some of the stuff the same, I have a different path with Denzel than you do.
Let's get it.
All right. So number 5, Training Day.
What?
Number 5, Training Day.
Okay, I'm gonna listen.
Okay. Number 4, The Siege.
Okay.
Great movie. Really, really enjoyed it. Number 3, Soldier Story.
I got a question for you about that, but go ahead.
Okay, we'll go for that. Number 2, Crimson Tide.
Ooh.
Number 1, Malcolm X.
How did I forget that?
When you talk about somebody played a role and embodied somebody, even Spike Lee came on an interview and said it was one scene they cut the cameras off and said, no, he called cut, but the camera kept rolling. And Denzel was so into the joint, into the role, into that scene, they put a video of Malcolm X and Denzel side by side, bro. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference if you didn't know who Malcolm X was. You'd have thought Denzel was Malcolm X. That's the coldest movie as far as Denzel to me Where he disappeared into the role. Like for a minute watching the movie, you forgot you watching Denzel. You think you watching Malcolm X on the screen.
He did Denzel. That is one of my most favorite movies of all time. Like you said, bro, he embodied that role. I don't think there's been a lot of movies, TV shows, series that have depicted Malcolm X. None of them have come close to even touching what Denzel did to that role.
Him and Spike Lee, they did that movie, bro.
Oh, bro. It still stand the test of time.
I was so glad when you didn't mention it in your top 5. I said, yeah, that's my, because I knew all the whole time that's my number 1. That's my favorite role he's ever done. When you ain't mentioned, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I got him.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy? I when I was compiling my list, I thought about it, and I'm like, shit. I just don't know why I didn't put it on there. I just did not put it on there. If I had to, I would switch Malcolm X out with Remember the Titans.
Okay. Yeah, and that's kind of like why I put, because my lineup, bro. So my thing with Denzel, that's why I put Training Day at number 5. While it is one of my faves, you know what I'm saying? Training Day is one of my faves. You know what I mean? Those other movies I mentioned. So Soldier Story, the reason why that's on my top 5, because that's the movie that introduced me to Denzel. That's the first movie I ever watched with Denzel in, the Soldier Story.
And that's what I wanted to ask you. Why would you put he had a small role in that movie?
No, he didn't. He was the main killer. What do you mean?
He was, but do you remember how many other stars were in that movie?
I do understand that, but what he was the main killer in that movie, and what he did, he was the one that the sergeant had the biggest problem with.
Yeah, they kept butting heads,
right? And so that's in my top 5 because that introduced me to Denzel as an actor. I fell in love with him as an actor in that movie. And it was one of his early roles, because neither one of us put another role that he played that was phenomenal was He Got Game, and and it's in my honorable mentions, but that wasn't the movie that introduced the movie that introduces me to an actor. I have to be like that movie. I have to like that movie for that actor, because that's what introduced me to Denzel, and he played that role. I don't know if you watched it. When last time you seen it?
It's been a while.
With that fire lineup of actors, he was able to do what he was able to do.
He was a young actor too.
He was a young actor and able to stand toe to toe with these powerhouses that was in there.
Just like he did in Glory.
Just like in Glory.
Oh man, when he dropped that one tear, that motherfucker whooping his ass.
Motherfucker. Motherfuckers can't do that, bro. Everybody can't do that. Everybody ain't acting like that.
Bro. Just think about the acting chops that dude has, bro.
Antoine Fisher.
Man.
Antoine Fisher.
Book of Eli.
The Book of Eli was crazy. The motherfucker didn't know he was blind the whole movie.
That was a plot twist.
He was blind. He was blind the whole movie. He was blind the whole movie.
That movie, Manchurian Candidate. What was that movie he played with the white boy? Where he had the 2 gold teeth in his mouth.
2 guns.
Oh, even that underrated.
A good movie.
Underrated, man.
That movie played with what that boy name is. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Man.
Another one. Slept on. I know people like it, some people don't. I don't know. But you don't hear people talk about like, but Flight.
Yes.
That movie said, he said, I was drinking on the 22nd, the 23rd, and the 24th. As a matter of fact,
I'm drunk
right now. Hey, that movie was good as hell, G. And I was rocking with it. But I'm gonna tell you something. These Equalizer movies finna go down in history. Box office smashes, both of them. This third one they finna hit with. I think Denzel might be about to get ready to close it out, bro.
Hey, bro, that dude, bro. Pelican Brief, man. I mean, the list goes on and on and on, bro.
The Pelican Brief was a phenomenal movie,
man. What?
And then I don't know if you watched it. I did, just because it's Denzel. Philadelphia.
Hell yeah.
Good ass movie, dog.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, bro, the dude, man. I'm telling you, bro. I know he pays homage to Sidney Poitier, but nah. Hey, look, man. side note, while we sitting here talking about actors and talent, so forth and so on,
Okay.
I want to give a shout out to Jamie Foxx, man. And
Yeah. Get well soon, my guy.
get well, man.
Phenomenal talent, man, and I hate to see him going through that, man. But I'm, blessings and prayers to him and his family, man. Quick recovery. Want to see that guy back, man. Triple threat, bro. Phenomenal talent, bro.
Absolutely.
Another actor that's just too good, man. When he did Ray, bro, oh my god,
bro. That's some of the best work I've ever seen on screen.
Man.
You know, actor, singer, comedian,
man, from the jump, bro. So yeah, man, please get well soon, man. We need to see you back on the motherfucking stage, back in the movies, baby, back up and healthy for your family, man. Get well, and prayers to the family and him, man. Get well soon, bro.
I don't know how true this report is, but they're saying he had an aneurysm and a stroke.
The aneurysm caused the stroke.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that has to be tough, man. But they are saying that he's recovering, so I hope there are no residual effects from that. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, like you said, man, get well soon, man. I mean, I don't know him personally, but like I said, what he's provided for me and my life as far as entertainment goes,
yeah, definitely.
You know,
definitely.
can't take anything away from him, man.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, I don't know if you've been paying attention to these playoffs, bro.
Is that a question?
Yeah, I know your Lakers in there.
Well, you see what them boys did tonight?
I saw that. I'm not gonna lie, man. I thought Memphis would have taken care of them.
No, Sirski. So this is my whole thing before we go into the spiel on the playoffs and the Lakers and the Grizz. I'm gonna say this, bro, and maybe you agree.
Go ahead.
For this series, I went in with this mind frame. I knew for a fact the Memphis Grizzlies to beat the Lakers would have to be perfect. The Lakers don't have to be perfect to beat the Memphis Grizzlies. If you understand that. They don't have to be perfect. And what I'm saying about it is, if the Memphis Grizzlies are having turnovers, taking bad shots, they gonna give the game. The Lakers gonna take advantage of that. The Lakers could be fucking up on what they normally do and still end up winning that game. And what's gonna hurt them, I think, now for the rest of this series is Ja Morant hurt.
Oh, whoa! I didn't see that. Is he?
I think he broke his hand. I think he out for the series, bro.
Ooh.
I think he broke his hand. I'm not sure. I'm waiting on some validation from V, but I think his hand is broke, bro.
Oh man!
And if that's the case, we on to the next round, bro.
Oh well, no, without a doubt.
Yeah, we on to the next round. And Anthony Davis fucking around to survive the game.
But that boy, that's softer than tissue paper, man.
We outside.
Now that's all it would take for the Lakers to go far if AD and LeBron on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, go ahead.
If AD and LeBron ain't playing that 1-2 punch, I don't care what Ja Morant's status is. Lakers won't survive that series. It can't just be one of them.
Well, so I'm gonna disagree with you on that. Because what Rob Pelinka did in that trade deadline, bro, he didn't put a team. You gotta think LeBron was out. And when LeBron was out, AD and the rest of them players is what got them into the play-in.
D'Angelo Russell was a key.
I told you that. Remember we discussed that my secret best trade of the deadline. I can't remember what episode it was, but I said when we were talking about the trade deadline,
you did.
I said my sneaky link trade deadline was D-Lo.
You did. You said
it. And he being key. But I think that the way that with Hachimura, motherfucker D'Angelo Russell, Reeves, and Schroeder, that lineup, bro, they making noise by themselves, and they're showing consistency. Yes, LeBron James and AD is important to the full run, but I think that you know they got a deep bench now,
which is going to be key for them. So yeah. So are you telling me that you think? And I know we skipping over here, but do you think the Lakers have a deep enough roster or a strong enough roster to make it all the way to the Western Conference Finals?
I do. I think the only people that be standing in their way would be Phoenix.
I think the Clippers giving them boys a run for their money right now.
Right now, and as they should be. They give them the money. I mean, give them a run for their money right now, bro. But when Booker and KD come alive, bro, the boy gonna have that.
CP3 edition.
I'm not really. CP3 ain't giving me CP3 vibes, bro.
What you mean? That's a
you know. Sometimes you watch like LeBron James. Let's use LeBron James for instance.
Absolutely.
When he playing right now, you can't see his age. Sometimes.
No, you can't.
You can see CP3 age, bro. You can see his age.
But the man,
he huffing and puffing. And them knees, he's struggling. He that nigga run. He's struggling, bro. He ain't motherfucking getting up and down that court like he was, bro.
Hey, him and LeBron about the same age too.
Yeah, but LeBron playing like he 12.
Man, that boy looks great. You can't even tell this man been in the league for 20 years.
If he taking some kind of drug, I want it.
That motherfucker found the fountain of youth. I ain't seen nobody play at no 38 years old like that.
I want some, bro. I want some. That motherfucker 38 years old, bro, playing like he's still 27 sometime. And so, every now and again, you start saying, like when he had the injury to his foot, okay, that's a little age, that's time. But look what he back off that, and look what he doing right now. Like he ain't never been injured, bro.
That could happen to anybody, dog. Zion Williamson had a hamstring strain. It wasn't a tear.
You talking about Mr. Glass too?
Yeah, it wasn't a tear. It was a strain. This boy still ain't on the court
with his fat ass.
Hey man, hey man, leave Zion alone, man. We ain't gonna talk about Zion, man.
I'm not gonna allow you to talk about AD if I can't talk about Zion fat broke ass.
We drafted AD.
Right, and you drafted Zion broke ass too. Y'all just got a habit of drafting broke ass motherfuckers.
I guess so, man. I guess so. But you know what though? Both of those brothers, when they are fully healthy,
beasts.
Oh man, their talent is unmatched.
And to be honest with you, I'm talking that shit, man. I like Zion.
Me too.
I like Zion. I watched him in high school, man, dunking on these little kids. I was like, they should be cheating. They should have been checking his birth certificate every time he played the game.
He look like a grown man amongst.
Ain't nowhere here. You 16.
I just hope. I hope that his mental don't lead him down that Ben Simmons path, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think so. I don't think so. My thing, I think if he could just stay healthy, bro.
Yeah, but I watched an interview with him the other day. He said he's fully healthy. He just doesn't feel like Zion yet mentally. That's some Ben Simmons shit.
It's Simonistic like a motherfucker. I give you that.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
A little synonym.
A what now?
A synonym.
You gotta caught me off guard with that one.
Synonym.
All that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But
Simonistic,
man.
Yeah. So, I like Zion, man. I hope he bounce back. He great entertainment for the game. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see him come back. I would like him to stay. I just want to see him healthy for a full season, bro.
That's it, bro. He's missed more games than he's played.
I think margin. I'm not sure the Miami Milwaukee. I don't know who won.
I think Miami won that game.
They did.
Yeah, because
Johnny went down, right?
Giannis went down in the first quarter, man, with a back contusion. He missed the rest of the game.
Who contused his back?
He did, man. Did you see that nasty fall?
I said, who contused it?
Who did what to it?
Contused it. Who contused that man back? Yeah, he handing out contuses. Yeah, Miami won 130-117, bro.
Hey, bro, that Giannis injury is gonna be key, man.
If he hurt, Miami going to the second round.
Oh, that's gonna shake it. That's gonna shake the whole playoffs up, bro.
You think the Warriors got a chance against the Lakers if they end up playing the Lakers?
Oh, that's a good question, dog. That's a good question. If them Splash Brothers on, I don't see nobody beating them, boy.
If the Lakers playing the defense like they're playing right now and put a body on Steph.
Yeah, but how long can you body Steph running off all them picks though?
Bro, so you gotta look who we got in the front court, in the back court.
Yeah. Y'all got the paint sold out.
The paint done. But our point guards, Reeves will give you a problem defensively. He gonna chase you. Reeves?
On who? Klay Thompson?
No, on fucking on Steph Curry.
Austin Reeves on Steph Curry.
He will run. He may not be able to completely stop him, but he's gonna give him he's gonna give him a headache. He's gonna stick with him. He's gonna do everything. He'll be bumping into him. He's gonna stay in his face. He's gonna play defense on him.
I'm about to say, I want you to really listen to what you're saying.
No, he can't. I'm not saying he can stop Steph.
Oh.
What I'm saying is he's gonna cause Steph problems because of his intensity on. He has high intensity on defense.
Oh, he does.
He's aggravating.
And he's a high intensity offensive player.
Right. He's aggravating enough though to give Steph some problems, is what I'm saying.
You think they're gonna put Draymond Green on AD? I don't think he's big enough.
He ain't big enough.
But
I ain't worried about Draymond Green. He's gonna kick somebody in the balls and get ejected. So he's never a threat for me.
That's the old Dre.
No, that's still in. He just slapped the shit out of one of his players not long ago. That's new. That's new. Dre. He's the same Draymond.
He ain't slapping him. He ain't slapping him. He stole off on him.
Stole off. He Superman punched that dude.
Yeah, he jumped into his face.
He jumped into it. Bro, I'm gonna tell you something. I respect Jordan Poole.
You ain't about to jump punch me though.
No, I'm shooting you in the parking lot, bitch. You get shot tonight. I'm telling you right now. You jump punch me. All right, fam.
Wait, dog. You got to think about the gumption that it takes to jump punch a motherfucker.
Bro, I'm not, bro. All right.
So that means all his weight was behind
that story would not have ended on that basketball court. Tonight, NBA star, Warrior star, Jordan Poole arrested for either murder or attempted murder. Bro, whenever I'll be standing outside when he come out that goddamn parking deck. Boom, 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 boom. God, I'm coming, bro. You not jump punching me, dog, and it's over.
Hey, I wouldn't have shot him, but he had to see me though. Ain't no teammate about to break this up, dog. You got to see me. A jump punch out.
Obviously, Jordan Poole is tremendously smaller than Draymond Green.
I don't care.
Right.
You got to know. You
didn't already prove you can beat me with your hands. Let me see if you can beat these bullets.
You know a jump punch. That's almost like you sunning me. Like you practicing your techniques on me.
Yeah.
He was watching something on YouTube. He was watching a jump punch program on YouTube and say, you know what? I'm gonna try this on this light-skinned motherfucker here.
Mm-hmm.
For him to jump up, right? Think about it. You just talking about Mario, right?
Mm-hmm.
For him to jump up, boing, in midair.
Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly that same jump you did to pump. That's the same jump I'm doing to get out of my car with that gun. Bam, 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 bam. You about to get this action.
Say you never jump punch another motherfucker.
You never jump punch another motherfucker. I promise you that. I promise you that, Dre. They got Dre. I promise you that. I'm shooting you.
Okay, well, I know it's hard to determine now, and we're gonna talk about it more next week. But if it ain't the Bucks, who you got coming out the East?
Celtics.
Ooh, I got Philly.
They coming back. Celtics coming back.
I got Philly.
Celtics fully healthy. They ain't missing no pieces. They still playing phenomenal basketball.
They are complete package.
I don't see it ain't what's their center name? Goddamn.
Who?
76ers.
Yeah. Oh, the 76ers. Joel Embiid.
It ain't Joel Embiid. I don't think Harden gonna hold up the entire playoff.
Historically, he hasn't. But we'll see though, man.
I don't think. And if they meet the Celtics, gonna hold up in the East Conference Finals. The only issue that they had was the firing of their coach. Really, over the last year.
Oh shit! But they shook back though.
Oh, hard. That's what I'm saying. And them boys still playing. So I don't see Harden making it through the entire playoffs and being who he's being right now.
Who that was? What the name was? Ime Obichobi?
Ime Udoka. And that's another motherfucker I want to slap. This motherfucker cheated on my boo.
Who? Oh, Neil Long?
What?
Man, listen. That was workplace fodder. Ime Obichobi, all he did was take advantage of something that was presented to him. Now, him messing with the boss's wife was you out your damn mind. Now, this is the man who signed your paychecks. What's wrong with you, Obichobi? You crazy?
Udoka, man. Udoka. Say his name.
I did.
No, you said Obichobi. I did call him Obi-Wan Kenobi one time, though. I did. Yeah, I fucked it up.
I just called him
Email, yeah. So yeah, nah. So nah, man. I don't think that the 76ers is gonna end up with the firepower that if they meet the Celtics in the East Conference Final to beat them, bro.
Yeah, man. I mean, we'll see, bro. This is definitely one.
And Joel Embiid, he can only do so much, bro.
I think that NBA basketball is finally back. I mean, I know last year was kind of slow. This
has been a great year. And I'm gonna tell you something. You know, they like to talk about narratives in the NBA. The Lakers are not a true 7 seed.
What do you mean?
Normally, a 7 seed is a team that just had enough wins to be the 7 seed.
They can't.
If I'm a first round, if I'm a 1 through 5 team, I don't want to see the currently constructed Lakers in the first or second round.
That trade that they made late in the season was very key.
So now I'm a Warriors. I'm a Phoenix. Do I want to see a LeBron team reconstructed healthy in the first couple rounds? In round 1 and round 2?
I truly believe if they run into Phoenix, that might be the only team that could legitimately give the Lakers
a threat. They're a threat to the Lakers.
Yeah, because I mean, you asked the question about the Golden State Warriors. Like I said, it's too many things that it has to be contingent upon. It has to be contingent upon if the Splash Brothers and Jordan Poole are on fire from outside. I mean, that's their game, the inside-out game. Right. Draymond Green being able to drive and kick. If they're not hitting those shots, they have no chance. I'm sorry.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
All right, bro.
I agree with you 100%, bro.
Yeah.
But hey, with that being said, unfortunately, we have come to an end of another great episode of a Warm Rag Podcast. Thank you to all the followers. Thank you to all the subscribers. Thank you to all the likers, the watchers, man. Keep supporting a Warm Rag Podcast, man. We appreciate you. We're going to keep bringing the content. We're going to keep bringing the fire.
Thank you all so much for your support, man. From my heart. Salute.
Holla at you next week.
Absolutely.